Hi guys, it's Carolyn with Crafting with Wine, and I'm going to do a 2-page 12 by 12 scrapbook layout, and it is Easter theme. If you watched the video I put up yesterday or the day before, I showed you how to paper piece one of the bunnies in this layout. So, and I'm real happy with the way this layout has turned out. I think it is just so stinking cute, and I hope you guys do too. Now, my images today come from, most of them come from Treasure Box Designs, and it's the bunny patch cut file, and I'll leave a link to it in the description box below. And then the rest of my images come from Cricut Design Space or Cricut cartridges, and I will share what those are as well. And I have started with this pretty pale yellow 12 by 12 piece of cardstock, and then I put the pretty pale blue on top. That's 11.5 by 11.5. And what I have done is I pulled out one of my most all-time favorite paper collections ever, and I've used it on most everything except for the bunnies themselves, because I needed a solid color cardstock. And I'm using the Spring Market collection from Cartabella. Love this paper collection. It's amazing. So those are the papers, or it's not papers, it's actually very thick and heavy cardstock that I'm using today for the most part, for most all of my images. And what I'm going to start with is my hilly grass image, and it is cut at 11.5 by 3.39. It is 3 layers. It came with different layers with it, a sunshine and stuff in the back. I just took all of that stuff out and some different flowers or whatever that was in the hills, in the grassy hills that I took out. This comes from the Cricut cartridge Country Life, and I'm going to lay it down flat. And I'm lining it up at the bottom of my blue piece. I'm going to press the bottom down. I'm not pressing the top in yet because I'm going to tuck a couple trees back there as well. I used my wrong grassy border, put it there. Then I have this cute little tree that I've cut. I'm just calling it a double branch tree. I've cut it at 6.43 by 7.45, and this had cherries or something, or pink blossoms or something in it. I took those out, didn't want them. This comes from the Cricut cartridge Cindy Lou. And as you can see, there's my beautiful Spring Market paper that I've used. It's always double-sided. And it's very heavy duty, very thick cardstock. It's I would assume that it's at least 80 pounds, so I'm putting a lot of glue on there so that it stays down. And I'm going to tuck it right back here. Right there. And then my next image is another tree. This comes from Cricut as well, and it is from the Stretch Your Imagination cartridge, and it's actually an apple tree. I didn't cut the apples, and there was an apple that was hanging off the bottom, and I just clipped that away because I didn't want it. This is my small one, and I've got it cut at 3.64 by 8.11. When I order my paper collections from Cartabella, when I buy those collections, because Cartabella is one of my all-time favorites, I always buy the extra packs, and I also buy the matching solid cards cardstock that goes with it as well. Now I'm going to tuck this tree right down here. And then I have one photo mat that I'm going to put on this page. I was going to do a triple photo mat, and I had a pretty pale yellow color that was going to go in between the printed flower and the pink. And these are from the Spring Market Collection cardstocks. And I wanted to see more of the flowers in the back, so I chose not to use the yellow or the center section. So my floral one is cut at 4 3/4 by 4 3/4, and my pink one is cut at 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, so it will hold a 4 by 4 photo. And I'm going to lay it right up here. And then my next image is my title. Ugh, if I don't drop it. And it's called Bunny Patch, and it's layered up, several layers. I have inked around everything, and my title is cut at 6.11 by 2.97, and it is part of this treasure box design cut file. And I am going to lay it down flat. And this is an easy cut file to paper piece together as well. But then again, I love paper piecing. I find it very, very therapeutic. And I'm going to put my title right here. Now, my next image is my little bunny holding the carrot that you saw me paper piece together on one of the last videos. I'll link it in the description box below so you can find it easy if you choose to watch how I paper pieced. And I've got him popped up on foam tape. Sorry, I forgot to pull the backing off. I've been trying to remember to do that when I have a lot of foam tape on the back of my images, so I don't waste so much camera time peeling off the backing. And did I tell you what I cut him at? I cut him at 4.10 by 3.81. And I'm going to pop him right here. He's in the carrot patch. Still in the carrots. That's for sure. And then my next image is my little bunny with a wheelbarrow full of eggs, and he came out so cute and very cute, I think. And I've got him cut at 4.43 by 4.92, and I'm going to lay him down flat on my layout. My ATG's getting super squeaky again. I think it gets real squeaky when my tape's getting low in it. I also think I probably press a little too hard on it as well. So it's probably operator error more than anything. And I'm going to put a little bit of wet glue there on the wheel, because I don't want it to come loose. And a little there. And around my bunny ears. And I'm going to put him right here. And he is collecting a wheelbarrow full of Easter eggs. And then I have a bunch of the little Easter eggs, and I'm sorry, I forgot to write down where my Easter eggs came from, but they're the only thing that I did not paper piece. I actually did use print and cut. And my larger eggs I've cut at 1.84 by 1.46, and then my small ones I've cut at 1.35 by 1.109. And I'm going to put this egg here because it's fallen off the tree. And then I have more eggs that I want to have in the trees. And I'm going to pop a little bit of wet glue on these and put them hanging in my trees. There. So that finishes this side of my 2-page layout, my left side. So let's move this one out of the way and bring in my right side here. And then again, I have my grass, my hilly grass. It's cut exactly the same way. And then again, I am only going to press it down hard at the bottom for right now because I have a large tree that I want to put down. And again, this tree comes from Stretch Your Imagination from the Cricut cartridge, and my large tree here is cut at 4.34 by 9.68. I'm going to lay it down flat as well. And wait just a second. Got pressed in a little harder than I thought. I'm going to put it right here. There. There we go. And then I have 2 more photo mats that I've cut exactly the same way. That I'm going to put up here. That one right there. And then my next image is my carrot house, and it came out so cute. Look how cute it came out. Super cute. I popped up the little flower box on foam tape, And then I used my enamel dots that goes with this Cartabella Spring Market collection on the little flower box down here to decorate it. And then for the knob of the door, I did the same thing. And my carrot is sprouting out of the ground there as well. And I am putting my carrot house right here. So I'm going to tape him down, lay him down flat is what I'm trying to say now that I got my fingers all in it. And then I am going to, oh, sorry about that, use some wet glue on the leaves. Put it right there. And I don't know if I told you the measurements of my carrot house. I cut it at 4.61 by 8.37. And then my next image is my little bunny Cottontail with his little cute behind and cute little paws hopping over the fence. And I have cut him at 4.25 by 4.62. And I have put dimensional tape on the rails of the fence, and the hearts were to be cut out, but what I did was I used the back side of the paper and poked them down in there and used glue dots, so it gave it even more dimension and character, I thought. And his little bunny tail is so cute. And then I popped the whole image up on foam tape as well. And I'm going to put him right down here in the corner. I think he turned out really cute. And then I've got 3 larger eggs that I cut out, and the large ones I cut at 1.84 by 1.46 in case I forgot to tell you. And I'm all thumbs, trying to reach over myself. I'm going to put these down here because this little bunny hopping over the fence is collecting Easter eggs. And then this one I popped up on a piece of foam tape. And I'm going to put it right there. Now I also have 3 more of the small eggs that I'm going to put in the trees here to match my other trees on my other side, and just using my Ranger multi-medium mat. Put one there. Put one there. This one here coming off the tree. And I think it is looking so cute right now. Very cute. And I'm trying to decide if I want to use any more of these enamel dots on here to add something else to it. I don't know. Let me see what I might want to do. Actually, I think I'm going to use some of the green ones to put in the corners of my photo mats here. Is what I'm going to do. That gives it a little something something else, and I'm out of the medium-sized ones, so I'm going to use the large ones for over here. So what do you think? I'm in love with it. It may be one of my all-time favorite layouts that I've ever created. I think it's turned out so stinking cute again. So I hope you guys do too. And if you like this cut file as much as I do, be sure to go over and check it out. I don't get paid by any of the cut file companies that I talk about or use and show on video. I pay for everything. I do nothing for them from an affiliate standpoint or a sponsorship standpoint. I see a file that I like, I purchase it, and then if I don't have an idea of the layout that I want to do when I purchase it, I will find one eventually to do. So thanks for spending some time with me this evening. I truly appreciate it. Cheers!